morning, football fans! I'm Heather, and welcome to our Monday Night Breakdown. What a thriller we just witnessed. The Baltimore Ravens fell to the Detroit Lions 38-30 in a back-and-forth battle at M&T Bank Stadium. The Lions ran wild on the ground, racked up yards in the trenches, and absolutely bullied Baltimore's front line. Jared Goff looked sharp managing the offense. David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs punished the Ravens with big carries, and Detroit's defense came up clutch all night. Meanwhile, Lamar Jackson put up stats, 3 touchdowns, solid passing, but turnovers and defensive lapses cost Baltimore dearly. Tonight we've got lots to unpack. We'll go quarter by quarter, what worked, what didn't, and what shifts happened that decided this game. I'll be handing off to Tony after each quarter for the deeper breakdowns. Let's get started with the first quarter.
Early warning sign, quarter one, Lions set the early identity. The Ravens, oh man, just trying to keep the peace. That's all they could do. Trying to keep the peace. Quarter two. This is where Baltimore tried to tighten things up. Lamar threw one of his touchdowns, connecting to Rashad Bateman to keep the Ravens in the fight. Baltimore made enough plays in this quarter to make you believe they could wrestle control, but Detroit answered back. Detroit's offense responded with long, methodical drives. 1 of 98 yards, mixing run and pass, keeping Baltimore off balance. And credit to Detroit O-line. It was opening lanes, giving Goff time. The Ravens defense started to show fatigue. Also, Baltimore missed the red zone opportunities. They had chances inside the 5 and failed to punch in sometimes. That stung at halftime. It was a tightly contested game, but the momentum had a tilt towards Detroit. Dang, man. The third quarter. The third quarter was when Detroit really began to assert themselves. They tied it early, then pulled ahead with physicality. The Lions converted on big fourth downs. They executed special plays, tricks, tight end involvement, running backs out of the backfield, making Baltimore defend multiple threats. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens had flashes. Mark Andrews touchdown, some big plays. Detroit's pass rush was relentless. 7 sacks by the end of the game. That pressure started leaking in during the third quarter. The Ravens had forced out. Oh, man. Detroit made fewer mistakes and kept the chains moving. Set themselves up to take over the game. In the fourth, Detroit made crucial plays. First, they scored a rushing touchdown from Gibbs to open the quarter, taking the lead. Baltimore tried to respond. They had a field goal, but then the game-changing momentum. Derrick Henry's fumble, giving Detroit great field advantage late. That shift was brutal. Detroit converted on big plays after a turnover and extended the lead with another Montgomery run. Jackson found Andrews late for a touchdown to make it 38-30, but then Detroit had the momentum, had the clock, and had control. Man. Baltimore's onside kick failed. Time expired. The final. Lions take it, and the Ravens, although showed fight, couldn't overcome the physicality and mistakes, especially in those decisive late situations. That's how Detroit edged this one out, unfortunately. Oh, man. So, that's how it went. So sorry for the Baltimoreans, man. That's it. They're starting the season off 1-2. What a shame. Such high hopes for this team this year, and we'll see. But they got the Chiefs next week, so that's gonna be a tall task. Whoever comes out of that one might have some momentum for the rest of the season, trying to be competitive. But we'll see, man. Oh well. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe if you haven't already done so. A lot of my audience usually watches and hear what I got to say, but they don't subscribe. They're not subscribers. So please make sure you subscribe. Smash the like button. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments if you want to go ahead and bash the Ravens. And Heather's a diehard Dallas fan, and I'm the diehard Ravens fan. And I've been a fan of the Cowboys since I was younger anyway, so I'm kind of like on both sides. So both teams are down right now, unfortunately. When the Cowboys are winning, I'm always happy for the Cowboys. The Cowboys are probably my second preference, Ravens being the majority. And right now, I don't know what it is, but they're just not playing. They're playing well offensively, but the defense, I have no clue what the defense is doing. Like, what is the defense doing? I watched the Packers play this same Lions team, hold them in check, under 20 points, and the Ravens are supposed to have some kind of defensive force, and it's just not showing. It is not showing at all. The Lions, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we shall see. This is going to be a very, very interesting season. This season is going to be very interesting because the teams who had high expectations took some hits early, and they're trying to bounce back. You got the Ravens, you got the Chiefs, you got the Packers, who we thought, but we'll see.
What a game, and what a painful night for Ravens fans. Detroit proves once again they're a serious force, running the ball, rushing the passer, executing in clutch moments. Montgomery, Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, all stepping up. For Baltimore, Lamar Jackson did what he does, making plays in the air, pushing the offense. Mark Andrews had 2 touchdowns. Rashad Bateman made noise. But turnovers, missed opportunities near the goal line, protection breakdowns, those things add up, and in prime time, they haunt you. This one drops the Ravens to 1-2. They've got work to do heading into their next matchups. But believe me, this team has resilience. We'll see how they respond. I'm Heather. Thanks for riding with us through every twist and turn. Drop your thoughts below. Which play shifted the game for you? Was it the fumble, the big runs, or Detroit's 4th down guts? Until next time, keep watching, keep believing,